Alright guys, it is time. I know you've been waiting. Little teaser with the Blackbird. I'm sure most of you care about this bike. I care about the Blackbird more personally, but I know a lot of you guys love things like this. First time ever riding a Panigale. Dry clutch. Okay, first instinct, this seat is high. You know what's funny? This is just my first impression, but there's a lot of legroom. And a gear indicator. I hope you guys can hear me. This is a loud bike, full turmy exhaust. There's a lot of legroom on this bike. I mean, I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be super cramped, and I think the reason why it has a lot of legroom isn't because Ducati decided to give us lower foot pegs. I don't think that's the case. I think it's because the seat is so high. Alright, it's in sport mode, traction control 5, and I don't know what the rest of the stuff means. Oh shit! Alright, complete different experience than the Blackbird. First of all, the mirrors are useless. These mirrors are literally useless. I can't see, I can see my elbows and they vibrate like crazy. My feet are vibrating like crazy. There's a lot of vibrations. This is the crazy part about this bike, is that my back is not, I'm not hunched over as much as I thought I would be. I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's a super comfortable bike, but it's almost like I don't even know. It's very weird. Tons of legroom. It's a tall bike too. If you're a tall person, you'll appreciate it because it has tons of legroom. And the power's crazy. Oh, shoot. The power's crazy. Oh, man. That is stupid power. That is absolute stupid power. I mean, it's a V-twin. I'll say one thing. I might own the Ducati Eater, the RC51. That bike ain't eating this one, though. I'll tell you that right now. My RC51 couldn't touch this bike. This thing's power is insane. And it's so loud. And I can already feel the heat around my legs. It's actually kind of nice because it's cooling off now. The weather, the temperature is cooling off. These roads are really bad though, unfortunately. Can't really test the handling. Can't really test the power either. I mean, I know I was able to get up in the revs on the other bike, on the Blackbird, but I'm not going to be able to on this bike, not on these roads. And unfortunately, I can't take this bike all day. This is a weird bike. I've never felt a bike like this before in my life. I've never felt a bike like this before. It feels so skinny. It feels skinny and tall. And it's so loud, I can't even hear myself talk. I hope you guys can. Alright, that's it. That's enough. I don't know how fast I was going, but that's fast enough. I I gotta get this thing on an open road if I really want to feel the power. This thing has so much to give. Oh, shoot! Oh, man, that is 90 miles an hour, or 85, whatever it was. Whew. It gets there in a hurry. He has the engine braking turned down. You can turn down the engine braking. I don't know many bikes who can do that. Maybe we'll give it a little juice right here. That's enough. Okay, I don't know how fast I was going. I couldn't look. I saw red lights flashing in my dash, and that's enough. Whoa. This thing is stupid. And what I mean by stupid is that it is just, it makes no sense why anybody would need anything like this. This thing is just stupid fast. I've never ridden a faster bike. This is the fastest bike I've ever ridden. I don't know if Andy knows that. Andy, your bike is the fastest bike I've ever ridden. I've ridden thousands before. I've never ridden one new, though. I've never ridden a really new 1000 like this. And the torque is everywhere, guys. It is right at 2,000 RPM all the way. This thing is crazy. You have torque right off the line, 2,000 RPM, and look at, ready? This is 3,000 RPM, fourth gear, going 40 miles an hour. And it's stupid. I get it. I understand now why people love Ducatis. I understand. It has so much character, and what I mean by character is that it vibrates like hell. It gets hot. It makes a lot of noise. It's not comfortable. But man, is it fun to ride. Man, does it remind you exactly why you're into motorcycles. Anybody, I mean, I love the Blackbird. I love my VFR. But, I mean, when you look at comfort, cars are comfortable. Cars have a lot of comfort. I'm comfortable in my car. I have a Lexus. I'm very comfortable in my Lexus. I had expectations it'd be insanely fast. It's fast. I had expectations that it'd be uncomfortable, and it gives off a ton of heat. I'm feeling it on my legs, and on a day like this, it's actually kind of welcomed. I actually appreciate the heat. It's kept my legs nice and warm. And this makes my RC51 feel like it gives off no heat. That's how much heat this thing gives off. But, by the way, look at that. It flicks over so good. But the way this thing just, the character, it's not even that uncomfortable either. I mean, I've ridden, my RC51's less comfortable than this. I mean, at least for the seating position. This makes you feel like, yep, I'm on a motorcycle. The turn signals are really weird. Actually, yeah, we'll turn right here. Alright, we're in neutral. Oh, we're not gonna roll, are we? This is it, guys. A 2012 Ducati Panigale 1199. There is no better looking bike than a Ducati. I mean, look at it. We have the single-sided swing arm. We have the underbody exhaust. Look at that tail. I mean, he likes to leave his bike stock. Obviously, this has an exhaust, but it has the stock fender, so I know a lot of you don't like that. I actually like that it's stock, though. I like that it hasn't been molested too much. It looks just how it looks coming out of the factory. The brakes, the suspension. It's a super bike, guys. What can you say? I mean, it's a super bike. Listen to the exhaust. I love it. I'm starting to think that I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Thanks. I was able to talk about the power on the Blackbird. I can't even talk on this thing. I can't even talk. When you talk about the power, it's just right away. I am granny shifting this thing, and I'm being so careful because it's not my bike and it's so expensive. But holy smokes, is this thing amazing or what? I haven't tested the brakes. Yep, brakes work amazing. Of course, would you expect anything else? It has 2 Brembos up there. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to change that. Crap. No, I just want to leave it on that. I thought I was turning off my turn signals. Okay, there we go. I don't know what I did. The horns are such afterthoughts on these bikes. It's too bad the mirrors suck. I think that's the one thing that would really piss me off about owning this bike. I would get tired of these mirrors. They look cool, but when you're moving, it's just, you can't see anything. I mean, I guess you can see the flashing blue lights. The power's instant. You just have power no matter where you are. You have power. It's so strange. This bike is so strange because it has the download torque like a V-twin. The mid-range it's not prominent. You know, you definitely feel that download torque, but it's the mid-range is very linear, and the top end is visceral. It pulls. The power band, it makes no sense. It's just power, yes. The whole thing about V-twins, they have torque down low. I don't know about this bike. I think this thing just always has power, no matter what. And you know what? This thing's actually pretty comfortable. I'm gonna say that right now. I mean, ask me in an hour, maybe I'd have a different opinion, but just right now in this 20-30 minute ride I'm doing, it seems pretty comfortable. The sound is amazing. Wow. Such a beautiful bike. It feels kind of tall, and I think Ducati, the trick behind the whole seat being higher, it allows that you have more room for your legs. Full tuck mode. Oh, I did it again, crap. Andy, you cost me $18,000 because I'm buying one of these. Just kidding, I'm not buying one of these. I don't need one of these bikes in my life. It's an awesome bike though. This thing spoils the hell out of you. It spoils what it is to have power. It spoils you on brakes, technology, looks, feel. The only thing I would really say about this bike that I don't like, and it's stuff I already knew, and it's stuff that a lot of you don't care about, but I hate the engine heat. It's way too hot. The engine gets so hot that I can feel it. It's a cold day out too. I mean, it's not cold, it's kind of hot. It's like 80, it's like 75 right now. Maybe it's kind of like getting closer to 72. And this bike is keeping me nice and warm. It's like having a space heater. It flicks over great. And when you're in a corner and you have that power and you just, oh my God. This thing is nothing like my RC51. Nothing. I mean, the RC51, it's similar. I shouldn't say nothing. I mean, it's very similar, but this is something else. Andy, thank you for letting me ride. It's insane to think that somebody would trust a stranger with their bikes like this. I know I'm a little bit different than just a stranger. You know, I'm YouTube, but it's strange to me. I don't know. He has like the perfect combination of bikes. He has a Panigale 1299, just incredible, and he has the Blackbird, which is just amazing. Like, he just has two amazing bikes. Yeah, I don't like the mirrors and I don't like the heat. The heat's fine on a day like today where it's not that hot, but I can imagine on a hot summer day you would not like that heat. Everything vibrates a lot. The vibrations, I don't mind them too much. They're not in the pegs, surprisingly, and it's not really in the bars. It's just, you can, the bike vibrates a lot, but you yourself are not vibrating too much. Just a little bit in the seat, but it's not bad. This seat's actually pretty comfortable too. I cannot believe how comfortable this seat is. It's very comfortable. I mean, again, ask me in an hour, maybe my opinion will change. It's actually not too bad. I've ridden way more on... My RC51 is way less comfortable than this bike. Because you're so close, everything's so compact, everything's so nice on this bike. And you know what, I will say this, and part of the reason is probably because I'm a little bit more familiar with this area now after doing it twice, but this ride flew by. I feel like I just got on this thing and I'm already coming to a close here. Looks alone, this bike is amazing. Sound alone, this bike is amazing. Although I will say it's a little too loud for my taste. I don't really like blowing out my eardrums. Yep, and we're going in like a second. The gauge cluster's easy to read at a glance, and when you're tucked in, it's right there. Everything's right where you think it should be. I guess that's it. I guess that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And, yeah, thank you, Andy, for letting me ride your bikes.
Sick news for your little arrows out. Let me live my life, the one I'd better lead. All the blondes of fantasies, and we looked at them 11 ways. You said, look at me. I looked away, and you wrote the song I wanna play. Alright.